If you're gonna fight demons, you might as well do it in style. So today, yes, we are talking about the super popular animated film that is on Netflix right now called K-pop Demon Hunters. If you haven't seen it, you better go do that first because there will be spoilers in this video. K-pop Demon Hunters, which has been in the top 10 on Netflix since it was released, stars Arden Cho of Teen Wolf and Partner Track, An Hyo-sop of Business Proposal and Dr. Romantic, Mei Hong, Lee Byung-han from Squid Games, Daniel Dae Kim from Lost, and many others, including YouTuber turned actress Liza Koshy. K-pop Demon Hunters is about a girl group named Huntrix, which is stylized as this. The group includes 3 members. The first one, named Mira, is the black sheep of her family. She kind of comes from like this rich upper crust family. She is the visual and choreographer of the group. Then there is Zoe, who is the rapper and lyricist, originally from the United States. Roomie, the leader and the vocalist, who is raised by a former demon hunter and idol and her mom's best friend, Celine. Her mother died. We don't really get her backstory at all for how her mom died, but Roomie herself is, in fact, half demon. So you can imagine this would be kind of a struggle for Roomie with her and her group being demon hunters. So there's the story that there have been groups of women from centuries past that have then become idols and demon hunters. They fight off demons with their singing. These demons sneak through what is called the Hanmoon, or what I think means shield, that protects the city of Seoul. Huntrix also has their manager Bobby, who only gets 3% of their profit. He helps them kind of inadvertently fight these demons, who are led by the demon king, Kima, who lets these demons into the world to attack Seoul. The movie itself is pretty authentic to what us as fans see of idols. The group Huntrix, they love to eat real Korean food like kimbap. They also eat a bunch of snacks throughout and all the food just looks delicious even though it's animated. Fan culture itself that is represented is very accurate to real fan culture. Like the fact in the very beginning of the movie, they are interviewing Huntrix fans and they just know every single detail about every single member. So it's very accurate in that sense. And the outfits that the girls have in the group are just very accurate to K-pop outfits too, and they just look really, really good the whole entire time. If you're gonna fight demons, you might as well do it in style. There is also kind of a Twice cameo. Their song Strategy appears, and Twice is second on this kind of Hanto chart equivalent right after Huntrix. We also see a poster for Meow in the background, so those are 2 kind of fun Easter eggs. Twice actually does the song Takedown in the movie, and they're featured at the end credits, so that's really fun to see Twice in there as well. So the basic storyline of the movie is that Roomie, the lead singer, starts to lose her voice because she is half demon, and the demon half of her is getting stronger somehow. So she and the other girls in the group go to see a traditional Korean herbalist slash holistic doctor who is played by Daniel Dae Kim. He does an amazing job. They get a bunch of tonic that don't really help her, and that's because she is actually ashamed of her demon half. And that's why her voice is getting worse and why her demon part is coming out more, because the demons feed on shame as well as other negative emotions. After getting this tonic, they're kind of in this state where they're like worried about Roomie, but they're still wanting to do well at their job as idols and demon hunters. They come across this group called Saja Boys, which is actually a group of 5 demons that were sent to trip the demon hunters up and collect as many souls from Earth as they can. This consists of the main demon guy, Jinu, and then there's also 4 other demons, Abby or Abs, Romance, Mystery, and Baby, and they're just kind of named for their qualities that they have. Only the member Jinu really has like his own personality and his own backstory. The other 4 are just kind of there, but it's still kind of fun to see, like, you know, kind of how people categorize K-pop idols in their groups as well. It really kind of fits into that stereotype. So the group Saja Boys starts off with street busking, which is actually pretty uncommon with bigger groups, but we do see it among smaller company artists, and they really just They really get the love of aunties, and like everybody in Seoul is just kind of loving the Saja boys as soon as they hear their music. It's not even a spell that they put over people or anything, but we just kind of see how K-pop fans can be from many different generations, and that's really fun to see as well. So the Saja boys are ultimately wanting to get rid of Huntrix, and Jinu himself wants to get rid of these bad memories that he has. He lived in poverty with his family over 400 years ago, and he exchanged his human life for getting to live in a palace, at least for a little bit. He also has these kind of familiars, which are a giant white tiger and I think a crow, both of which have significance in Korean folklore. So that was really neat to see as well. And these familiars get friendly with Roomie and kind of try to match make her and Jinu together. So we also have to talk about just the amazing animation for a minute. It's from the same animation studio and animators that Spider-Man was from, that series of movies, and the facial expressions that they give to the characters in this movie are just perfect. They are obviously anime inspired, and it's so fun to see that kind of pop off the screen. So then we have kind of fan side of everything. Like I mentioned earlier, we get to see like how the fans really know the groups. As soon as the Saja boys pop onto the scene, they start to have their own fan group for them as well. They call them the Pride because their symbol is a lion that also turns into a demon. So they are telling people to join the Pride. The fans also, once the Saja boys and Huntrix girls kind of get together, they actually start shipping the members together, so they each have their own ship names. They appear on variety shows and different promotions for idols for their songs. They also make videos celebrating how many fans they've gotten so far, and they also appear at different idol shows and win awards and compete against each other, which is very accurate to real fan culture. The only one inaccuracy that I want to call out is that though Roomie and Jinu have their own ship name and their own ship fandom, there is absolutely no one that is calling out Roomie or Jinu to leave their groups after these pictures of them playing footsie at an event emerge. And I just wanted to call that out because that is definitely not accurate to fan culture, especially K-netizens that are always calling for members that have a secret boyfriend or whatever, like the whole Karina situation with her dating that actor. After that came out, people were calling for her to leave the group. And for Seunghan, which I've made a video about, when he was found out to have been dating when he was just a trainee, even before the group debuted, people were calling for him to leave, and he did get kicked out of the group. So that part is a little inaccurate, just a little. So everything else is pretty accurate to fan culture though. So the big kind of climax of the movie is this Idol Awards that both the Saja boys and Huntrix are going to attend. Jinu said that they were going to throw the competition for Huntrix, but it turns out he lied about that as well as a few other things in his past. So of course, Roomie has to battle her own group mates as well as her own inner demon, literally. And in the end, her group mates, her fans, and most importantly, Roomie herself accept her how she is, exactly as she is, her demon half and all, and they do end up defeating the Demon King with the assistance of Jinu. So the ending was pretty great in that sense, that the message is just accepting yourself and love yourself and others for who they really are. Don't be ashamed and hide your true self. And that was just, I thought that was just a really great message to have in this family-friendly animated movie, and it's, you know, it's good even for us older folks to remember that too. So in the end, I just had so much fun watching this movie, and I hope that you guys check it out if you haven't watched it yet. Don't forget to also stream Golden and Takedown, which again is an actual song that's by Twice. There's also some other great songs on the album as well for the soundtrack, so make sure that you check those out. And thank you for watching this video, and thank you for being here. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And as always, don't forget to drink some water, take your medicine, and eat something today if you haven't done those 3 things yet. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!